So, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. It's been canceled. Yeah, I know, it sucks. And the other half of y'all are like cheering and all excited that, oh, Missing Link is canceled. Oh, yeah. So this video is really to stay in between, as we like to be on brand in this channel, about the pros and the cons of Missing Link's cancellation. But before we go into the good and the bad and the ugly of Kingdom Hearts Missing Link's cancellation, what is Kingdom Hearts Missing Link? Well, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link was a mobile game for Kingdom Hearts, tying in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, with the story having to do everything in between the ending of Union Cross to all the way till Dark Road, further developing the characters in Union Cross, as well as introducing new characters and new story and new plot lines for this game. And so the story goes kind of something like this. You start the game and you immediately create your character. You have a bunch of different options to choose from your hair, your eyes, your mouth, your nose, your voice, and different sets of clothes like your top, your bottoms, and gloves and boots. And you can even change keyblades in this game. And then you wake up in the Station Awakening and start the game like any other Kingdom Hearts game, except the sword, shield, and staff is actually Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, which are different trophies or figurines that you can use for attacks, kind of like how Union Cross used medals. And you wake up on this beach and meet a man named Remus with red hair, blue eyes, and a black bandana, and one of the coolest keyblades you've ever seen. And he asks you, what are you doing? Who are you? And you don't even really know. So he's just like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna send you over to our master. And then a dark side appears, and then you fight it. That's the end of Chapter 1. Chapter 2 begins with you fighting some Heartless in the streets of ancient Scala Ed Caelum, and Remus takes you to his leader of his society. In this game, there are multiple different societies that Nomura has stated, which you yourself, you can only be assigned to Baroque's work because that's that's how the story went. And you meet Nept, the leader of the Baroque Society, aka your society, the people with red cloaks, which are fucking so sick. And he immediately looks like Aqua. And you also are introduced to Freya. I love. And yeah, you meet these characters and they're fucking wonderful. The next day you wake up, Freya teaches you about the Astral Plane, which is the Pokemon Go style gameplay. And you go about your day and play the rest of the beta. And that's all we got. And we won't be getting any more because it's gone. So that's the gist of the story that we got in the beta, and that's probably all that we're going to be getting. But the gameplay is what everyone kind of was a little iffy on. It was either you were iffy on it, you were excited, or you were optimistically curious. And even when the game first got revealed, there was a lot of feelings about it. And with the Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary trailer, people were left off with astonishment, confusion, and anticipation. Everyone was divided about another mobile game for Kingdom Hearts, considering that not many people have experienced Union Cross or even Dark Road because of its, let's be honest, whack art style.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
And while Union Cross and Dark Road had their moment with amazing story and some decently choreographed fights for what they could do, it has not gone to the ears of everyone as it should. Kingdom Hearts Union Cross was a story that needs to be told to everyone who wants to get into Kingdom Hearts after Kingdom Hearts 3. And it is hard to do so when it looks like this and it's on your phone. No one wants to go download something on your phone to understand the story that you have been interested in and been dedicated to follow. And with Missing Link, this game did not look like those other games. This game looked like a Kingdom Hearts 3 mainline game with just like a little bit of downscaled graphics. So to me, I understand both sides. I understand the hatred towards the mobile games of Kingdom Hearts, as well as I understand how fucking awesome the story and characters are. So again, people's opinions were divided. Now, my opinion is that I was excited. I was extremely excited. As soon as I saw Brain at the end of that trailer, I was going nuts. I was so excited that my boy is back and that we get to see the Union Cross story or the aftermath in a way that everyone can digest with it looking like this. And with the gameplay, it took me a while to understand and really accept and to start liking the GPS mechanics of that game. So I understand people who doesn't want to go out their house and walk, or people who really do enjoy Pokemon Go and would absolutely love a Kingdom Hearts style Pokemon Go. But me personally, I would have been just fine putting the game on hands-free mode and getting AP and then just experiencing the game that way. But I guess to each their own. So enough about the story of the game. What about the gameplay? Well, the gameplay was supposed to be a GPS action game like Pokemon Go. So think Pokemon Go, but now it's Kingdom Hearts. So after the tutorial where you go into the astral plane, you would get into this mode where you can play the game like a GPS action game like Pokemon Go. You walk around, fight Heartless, open chests, and collect the figurines that are pretty much tie-in to the Gacha system. And so as you play the game while you're walking, or even when you drive around and or bike, or you just want to put it in your pocket and you're not even playing the game in hands-free mode, you will automatically be gaining these points called ability points, or AP. And with this AP, you can go back to your house or wherever you want and sit down stationary and play the game. So think about it like you're going out your daily life. If you're an adult, you drive, you go to work, you walk around, you do things at work, or you go to the grocery store, you drive, just automatically open up the game, put it on hands-free mode, and you just immediately get AP points, right? And you come home and then you just play the game, and then it's just a normal game that you can walk around and enjoy and play. That's why I didn't really understand people who didn't truly like or even understand the system, because it was simple and it was awesome. That's what Pokemon Go actually should do. And with that, let's get into the first con that is Missing Link, if it were to even come out. And that we dodged a bullet. This game was to actually have subscriptions. Now, you ask, what the hell would the subscriptions be about? So, with Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, you go around your little GPS map and you find treasure chests. And you can find pieces, like you see like a Roxas piece that you obtained, like Pokemon Go, and you're able to use it as an item or like a attack, like how Union Cross did with medals. And anytime you obtained any one of these pieces or treasure chest, it would go on a wait list. And with this wait list, you would, have to wait like an hour, 2 hours, however long you have for that certain piece or collectible or treasure or item or whatever. And you would literally just have to wait it out, like, pretty much like Clash of Clans or any of those mobile games that have those wait things, right? And with a subscription, you could just bypass all that, or you can spend currency to get any of that. And these subscriptions will limit you on, oh, you got this piece, this piece, this piece. But if you upgrade your subscription, you can get this piece, which this handsome Seeker of Darkness, fucking shirtless and on the beach piece that, wow, don't you want this sexy man? Well, you better pay $59.99 for the subscription. Like, things like that is just awful. So as subscriptions would just be downright unacceptable and just completely ludicrous, we had things to balance it out with, like how cool the game actually was, with being able to explore ancient Scala Ed Caelum with your own character that you can create and spruce up and in many sorts of different ways, because the character creator was freaking amazing. For a Kingdom Hearts game, this was like top of the line. Really, honestly, the only customization we've ever gotten in Kingdom Hearts was that one segment in 0.2 Fragmentary Passage with Aqua, and you can, like, change color palettes and put cat ears on her and yada yada yada. This, you can change outfits, your boots, your gloves, your top, your bottom. You can have a hat, and you can customize each and every single individual part and color of it, and go around Scala with your own character. Doesn't that just sound awesome to you? Like an MMO of Kingdom Hearts like. And speaking of MMO Kingdom Hearts, you can go around with your character and play this game with friends. You can play as your own Kingdom Hearts character, as you could in Union Cross, but just not in JPEG on screen and a 3D model. You can go on raid bosses, and these raid bosses genuinely actually looked pretty sick. So other than it being a mobile game, of course, and there being transactions and microtransactions and subscriptions and wait lists and daily bonuses and gacha pulls, and it would be horrible for your wallet, it was going to be a fun game. There was going to be Disney worlds in this game that was honestly the best world list that we've gotten in a Kingdom Hearts game. And here on out, I'm going to be talking about spoilers of what we could have got for the Disney worlds of this game. So going into the spoilers and leaks of the data mine from the beta test, there was files of the complete game with all of the worlds that was in it, all of the Disney worlds. And that includes Pinocchio, Neverland, Kingdom of Corona, Monstropolis, San Francisco, Disney Town, and get that, bro, this one really fucking kills me. Destiny Islands with the mainlands, not just like the little island that Sora, Riku, and Kairi played at when they were kids. No, the Destiny Islands, the entire world, Land of Departure, Arendelle, Olympus, Pride Lands was in this game, man. And Kingdom Hearts 1 Hollow Bastion, 100 Acre Woods, Agrabah, again, Beast's Castle, and Dwarf Woodlands. Bro, this lineup is just genuinely fucking insane, man. I cannot believe that we're not going to be getting this game. And as well as there were some Keyblades that got leaked, which was Remus's Keyblade, which apparently maybe you would have been able to obtain Remus's Keyblade, which is so cool because it is the best Keyblade. It's the coolest looking Keyblade right now, dude. It is literally the coolest looking Keyblade, and some other ones. This lightning one and this water heart one. This one's look really cool. And the final leak that we have really is to do with the characters that we see at the end of the beta, which have like these Sephiroth properties, and that they're just mysterious characters. We now have their full models, untextured, and also their names. So if you want to click off the video, go ahead. But here they are. They look so sick. There was, theories about another society with like a black cloak, because there was a whole bunch of different societies in this game. But the crow masks are such a nice touch because their names are Hugin and Munin, which in Norse mythology is Odin's ravens, which we already have Odin as a character in Union Cross, and we just get more context, more characters, more story for this era. And again, they just look really cool, honestly. And I was excited to see them. But this is their models, and it really, they just look cool. I mean, there's not really anything else other than that. And the lore implications of Hugin and Munin, there they are. And does that mean Odin's a bad guy in Union Cross? Or, I mean, in Dark Road? Who knows at this point, man? Who knows? Who knows if we'll even get to this and it come to light? I'm mainly showing off these leaks because we are probably not going to be getting anything from Missing Link at all. What can happen in the future is where we get an actual MMO built-in RPG with Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, Missing Link, and then Dark Road as a packaged title for console games. That's really all I could think, unless they do a fucking movie, which I really hope they don't, because this game really needs to be preserved somehow. And considering how game development takes around 5, maybe 4, 6 years now, after Kingdom Hearts 4, if they start working on a Kingdom Hearts Missing Link or a Kingdom Hearts Union Cross remake, as well as Missing Link, it's going to take them a long time, guys, which I don't think they will do. That's why I'm putting out this video. That's why I'm taking out these leaks. You can go find them on Twitter. You can go find them on Reddit. But I just want to take the time and really show everyone what we could have had. What we could have had. And it sucks. And it really does suck. It really does suck. Because on one hand, you have no more Kingdom Hearts mobile games, which is great. People can actually experience the Kingdom Hearts story moving forward on consoles and have everyone stay on page, right? And not skip a beat. But on the other hand, this title was going to be so fire that like no one really cared for some reason. And for the people who did, like me, it's just really unfortunate that this happened, and it sucks, man. It sucks. But on a brighter note, Kingdom Hearts 4 is here. We have screenshots. We've already done a video checking them out, and they are revolutionary. I'm so excited for Kingdom Hearts 4, even more so now, considering the fact that it just looks a lot like Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. That's what I wanted for this series going forward. So, look, love that. And playable Mickey, and you know, a whole bunch of other good things for this series. So, future's still looking bright. Don't worry about that. Will we get Missing Link later? Who knows? It looks unlikely, but yeah. All right, welcome to the end of the video. If you like the video and the serotonin and dopamine fired off in your brain, there's a button for that. Just click it. It looks like this. But, yeah, Missing Link. Man, it stings, man. It really does. I really hope we get a tie-in with a Union Cross remake somehow. Dude, that would be the dream, man. That would be a dream. But if you like this video, subscribe to me, because that's what I do. I do YouTube things. I do Kingdom Hearts with the YouTube thing. Yeah. But yeah, y'all stay great. Y'all stay having a good time. I hope y'all have a great day, night, and everything in between those two. I'm out. This was a video, bro. This was a video. Yep.
Bury the light deep within. Cast aside.